I just watch VDM videos now. The video they are talking with Abuki something. It's it's a guy. I think he lives in America. Actually, I love the topic. We talk about revolution, and I've been talking about revolution for a while now, and it's something I've been thinking for the past 5 years. Me, I don't I, like I always say. I say Nigeria will not be anything without Africa. So let's start begin. Let's start this conversation by knowing is the larger picture we are envisioning at this period of time. Okay, before we even dive into the topic of uh, um, of this movement, of this revolution we want to take. And I was listening. I listened really carefully of both, and I even listened to many other people's opinion about the so-called revolution we want to kind of bring. You know, it's funny, bro. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny how God is placing things and aligning things in the way that we always pick for His name. I'm not talking about a Christian God or a Muslim God or a Jewish God. I'm talking about a living God. So, so I listened to the conversation, to the whole conversation. And like I always say, you can't do anything without a vision. And what is a vision? You know, to whatever you want to start in this life, what I've learned is you have to see the end. If you want to finish it, if you want to, whatever you want to start, if you want to finish it, you have to see the end before you even start. If you don't see it, if you don't have a vision, a clear picture, I mean, it might not be clear when you start, but as you go, you know it will come. And that vision comes with purpose. VDM, my brother, I'm sorry, but you don't have a vision, bro. I don't know why you are doing all what you are doing. You are actually doing a good job. This is something that is undeniable. You are doing a fucking good job. Doing what you've been saying. You're not an activist, bro. You're an activist. Stop doing what you do. We see your position and you see how you go about it, about the politics stuff. You're an activist. I mean, you might say you're not, but you act like okay. Now I'm wondering, it's good to do what you do, but what is your vision? Because I understand you don't want a revolution. That's fine. That's your right. That's okay. Um, now even me, I was thinking like, okay, it's about time to come everybody together so we can start thinking about it. You understand? Like for real, like doing real projects, you know, to see something, to design it, to write it, everything. If you want to do a company, you have to do a business plan. You have to see it. You don't have to imagine it. Everything begins with imagination, with a plan. So you have a vision. You say, okay, this is where we want to go. This is how we want to turn the country into. Check it. Now we say, okay, how we go to do about it, where we are, what do we have, how we can leverage what we have. Me, I'm not here for too much talking. I'm here for action. I'm on mission. Understand? So this is about me. I don't talk too much talking. It's it's useless. It's pointless. Okay. We think, we plan, we talk about it, and we move to action. The people will follow because we will present a project, something. It will be surely crazy because it's God guided. But this is the point. So God is revealed to everybody. This is the plan. So I was thinking like, what is your vision? What is your plan? Where are you going? Um, do you have something, man? Maybe you just want to become the new uh, leaders of the FCC or something or whatever. And then I don't know these people's policing online. Maybe you want to. I don't know. Maybe you want to be the new minister of some. I mean, you have to. You want something out of what you do because you are really opposing um, um, the what we see, the bad government. You know, and like I used to say, I will come to the revolution later. Now, this is my question to you. Do you have a plan? Are you going somewhere? with your Ratel. It's a big movement. That's great. Yeah. But even if we want to bring a revolution today, which is something that is great, you can't do it all by yourself. You know, and when we get where we are going, many people will rely. And I listened to you too, and when you say that Nigerians are like this, Nigerians are like that, I understand that talk because you are not a visionary. Okay, it's not an insult. It's just something I noticed. It's from your how I see your character. You have a character. When you see somebody's character, you know because you have fire. You know, you have a lot of fire. So that's why you can say to somebody online that you're going to come out or his state. And you are vibrant. I love your character. Honestly, we need a lot of people like you in this Nigeria. Now, this revolution we want to bring, this big revolution. This revolution is a vision, is already ordained by God. So it's not like I'm saying it might happen, it will happen. Okay. Now, you said Nigerians are like this, Nigerians are like that. That's why, bro, if you see what those, it's like with a couple. When you start a relationship with a lady, if you keep seeing what you don't like or whatever in a relationship in general, if you just see the fault or the flaws of your partner, you always polarize yourself to the bad side, to the bad um, stuff. Okay, but if you focus on what the person does well, that does not mean there's no, because everybody carries this both sides. Okay, what you see is what is plain in Nigerians. They are good Nigerians. Just let's get more louder about this principle, integrity, you know, these values, because this is the kind of thing we want to bring into the world. So let's put it out there. Good, they are good, very good Nigerians, but they don't have a voice, and they are still in their process of becoming. It's not overnight. You didn't get to where you are today overnight. You grow these ideas. It might be part of your journey, like all of us, and today God has positioned you in a way that you will impact what is about to come. Because I want to believe, because I can't say I know, because I don't have that certitude yet. You are a person of integrity, and it shows. Me, I always focus on the good part of people. So, and you something you have to know with us, it's very easy for Nigerians to follow the flow of events, especially when it's guided. If this thing it's ordained already, it will happen with you or without you. But I know you are a constant learner, and you are open-minded. It's something that is fascinating about you, and I like that. That's why I know you are not afraid to actually change your mind. You are a renewable kind of minded person, and it's good. It's good. It's really good. Now, there's something we comes with vision, is the strategy. How we strategize. What is your strategy? When you acknowledge that you have this kind of influence, you want to act on something, and you are doing what is right, but with the structure you are bringing to your company or to your movement, should it's the, we feel called, we feel guided. Something guides us on this kind of pattern, because this is not something that position you there. That's God position you there. So okay, maybe I don't know the background, but that's God to have genuine impact on people. It's God given. It's not from this world. Okay, so that's why I will come to the revolution now. The third point I was talking about. Who said? Because I see the tendencies in the people. I read the comments. The tendencies with the people kind of more inclined to a revolutionary kind of destructive revolutionary. Sure, you get. I see that tendencies. People are not saying we are going to take weapons, no, no, but you feel like every revolution is violence based. No, bro, no, 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 not this one, bro. See, we didn't give these motherfuckers this power with violence, okay? We're not supposed to take it back with violence, okay? No, this is wrong, bro. This is wrong. It's not about violence. It's not about violence. They know. They know when it's about time to go. We just have to show massive. And it starts spiritually. See, we are one collective consciousness. One collective consciousness. See, in less than 50 years, 60 years, African population has grown up to 19%. So we are now 1 billion point 5. And before 2100, we will reach 4 billion point 5. That's 35, but almost 40%. That will be 40% of the world population. Africa is the future. And that future is not based on bad leadership. It's the age of truth. We don't need it. See what is happening globally. Things are crumbling. See how it is. See other African countries. They will fail. We will take it over. This is sure something. Now, there's no need to do a war, okay? There's no need to fight because what Africans think is just army, army, army. Peace to your heart. I wish you peace. All to your heart, my people. What we are going to do is a peaceful spiritual revolution. See, everything you see in the world that has been manufactured was first a thought. Any manifestation, because this is what we pray for. This is why to manifest things. The thing like you will see a miracle, money will fall from heaven. This is how we think. We want to manifest fast, and the world is moving faster. We are the future of the world. Africa. We have always been. We are the purest land ever. Never you will hear that Africa is behind any major negative. We might fight, internally, but we never carry any agenda for the world, any bad agenda for the world. We started all this. Everything started here in Africa, and everybody is from here. So we are the source. We don't need to be bad. When I heard about what Ghana said, went to the UN and said we need to be compensated for slavery stuff, from slavery trade and all of the shit that happened. I felt like we don't need it. We are stepping into our power right now. See the Sahel, bro. We have mother suckers on seat doing nonsense. So it's about just to start standing up. And like I said, we are not going to change this with the same tool we call democracy. Okay, we are not going to say we are going to build a political party. We're not going to join that. No, no way. The thing is about to destroy their mothers, to annihilate the whole shit. That's the goal. And propose a project to Nigeria and to the world, because I say again, we fix from the inside Africa first. It starts here. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. We are not going anywhere without the whole world. And nobody is going anywhere without us. We are actually the biggest economy. And so many resources are still here to be discovered. So many technology. And as I was talking, I had this kind of technology. because we are called by God at this moment to move, to act, to fight for His cause. Of course, there will be a lot of violence and things, but we move with peace. They will do many things. They will create chaos. That's true. But we move as a collective, as the leaders, we move and the people will see. We move for peace. We know how they do. We know how they manipulate reality. We know. What do you think the American government is here for? What do you think they are here for? The CIA is here. All of them, they are here. We can see how they use fear to affect people. First of all, we tell them the truth. We tell our people the truth about what is happening here. And we move with God. That's the only thing we can do. But we need to have a plan, a vision, God's vision. If you have a vision, that's fine. I would love to know where you are going with this wonderful movement you are actually leading. Anyway, I love Nigeria, and I know we are going to do crazy things in the near future. I'm really I'm open to work, to think, to start planning, to start, creating the world we want to see here. I'm ready to have this conversation at this moment. I'm ready. I already have things, and I will talk about a lot of things about the church, because the church has to come down to um, the education system, that one too. Uh, everybody. This is about me. First of all, for people to understand me, I'm not against anybody, because I know everybody, everything you see is every leader is a product of the system. You understand? So I know they are not even responsible, because this system will make you and will crush you. And nobody stays forever in these things. Now we're bringing a revolution so we can rewrite the story, rewrite the narrative afresh. We will be given this power. That's one is not negotiable. Okay, this is what is going to happen. So, I'm not against anybody personally. I will come after people, just leaders who are doing nonsense. So that's it, bro. That's it. See, once we start, things will come. Things will make sense. Martin Luther King say, "Don't worry about where you are going. If you saw it, just first make the first step, and the stair will reveal itself as you go." We see something, and then we make the first step. Inspired movement, aligned movement. Okay, this is how we are going to make it a reality. All right. Okay. So basically, this is it. This is what I had to say about this whole topic. So, brothers, I really, I really intend to make a point to let people understand that there's something we can do. It's already something great to have this kind of ideas, not only for Nigeria but for Africa. I think once it starts here, it will have a ripple effect over the whole African soil, because the goal is to get back our power, our sovereignty as a continent. Okay, I take this to call African leaders to join this kind of movement, to join the this project of uniting Africa. Okay, please, we have to start this thing. We have to start it. We have to be intentional about it. So we see results. We see things moving before we even step into 2020, before next year, before the elections. Okay, we need to have something clear in mind for the people, because we have already painted the picture. So let's just move now intentionally, and let everybody knows the intention, where we are going. Let's be bold, bro. Nobody is going to do this for us. Nobody will do it. So if we don't do it, bro, if you are not, if see, that's why sometimes I tell people, if there's nothing in your life that you are ready to give your life for, you don't know what is living with a purpose.